And welcome back everybody to Let's Play Star Wars, the Knights of the Old Republic. When last we left off, we were left with an extreme choice during a time of great peril. The ship Endar Spire, the ship we're on, is under attack by a Sith force. It is being currently hurling itself towards a planet as we speak, and is pretty much doomed. Yet, here we stand, thinking about our choices. Do we activate the security panel in an attempt to defeat the enemies on the other side of this door? Do we repair this combat droid and have it do it for us? Or do we simply attempt to make it through the door and to get through the enemies on the other side, utilizing at least one, maybe more of our grenades? Alas, Theron here has decided he will use the security panel. We're going to view the starboard transport module. It seems there's quite a few of them. 5. We can overload the powder conduit using 4 of our spikes. Sounds good. Let's do it. Power conduit overload. Switching to security camera. Took out all 5 of them. Logging out. Items lost, but we got 150 experience points. Doors open. Enemies are down. Got a frag grenade. A med pack. Remains from the big guy gives us an ion blaster and a prototype vibro blade. Quite cool. Quite cool. So our blaster pistol does 1 to 6. Not really super cool. The ion blaster, however, does 1 to 4. Not super great, but versus droids, it does plus an extra 1 to 10. Which is pretty cool. Unlike a typical blaster, this weapon fires a stream of energy very damaging to electrical systems, causing havoc on the internal components of droids. So we have to remember that. If we're fighting droids, we should switch to the ion blaster in our inventory and use that instead.
You've made it just in time. There's only one active escape pod left. Come on, we can hide out on the planet below.
Who are you?
I'm a soldier with the Republic, like you. We're the last 2 crew members left in the Endar Spire. Basila's escape pod's already gone, so there's no reason for us to stick around here and get shot by the Sith. Now, come on, there'll be time for questions later.
250 experience. So if we check here, we can see we're level 2. We have 2,275 experience, and we need 3,000 to level 3.
Basila's escape pod's already gone, so there's no reason for us to stick around here and get shot by the Sith. Now, come on, there'll be time for questions later.
Sounds good. Let's get in the escape pod. This is the last escape pod, and your only hope, sir. Step away from this. Oh! That explosion was a little small for the size of the ship, especially for it to be completely gone afterwards. That did not look like a good landing. Yeah, I imagine that we got knocked out from that. He's like, what the... My God. Angry face.
Good to see you up instead of thrashing about in your sleep. You must have been having one hell of a nightmare. I was wondering if you were ever going to wake up. I'm Carth, one of the Republic soldiers from the Endar Spire. I was with you on the escape pod. Do you remember?
Right. I'm Theron Star, by the way. How did we get here?
I've been slipping in and out of consciousness for a couple of days now, so I imagine you're pretty confused about things, but try not to worry. We're safe. At least for the moment. We're in an abandoned apartment on the planet of Terrace. We banged up pretty bad when our escape pod crashed, but luckily I wasn't seriously hurt. was able to drag you away from our crash site in all the confusion, and I stumbled into this abandoned apartment. By the time the Sith arrived on the scene, we were long gone.
I guess I owe you my life. Thanks.
You don't have to thank me. I've never abandoned anyone on a mission, and I'm not about to start now. Besides, I'm gonna need your help. Terrace is under Sith control. Their fleet is orbiting the planet, they've declared martial law, and they've imposed a planet-wide quarantine. But I've been in worse spots. I saw on your service records that you understand a remarkable number of alien languages. It's pretty rare in a raw recruit. But it should come in handy while we're stranded on a foreign world. There is no way the Republic will be able to get anyone through the Sith blockade to help us. If we're gonna find Bastila and get off this planet, we can't rely on anybody but ourselves.
Why is it so important to find Bastila?
That smack to your head did more damage than I thought. Bastila's a Jedi. She was with the strike team that killed Darth Revan, Malik's Sith Master. Bastila's the key to the whole Republic war effort. The Sith must have found out that she was on the Endar Spire and set an ambush for us in this system. I believe Bastila was on one of the escape pods that crashed down here in Terrace. For the sake of the Republic war effort, we have to try and find her.
It's a pretty good point. If Bastila's a Jedi, she can probably look after herself.
Bastila's gonna need our help. Many of Darth Malik's followers have mastered the dark side of the Force, and the Sith have already killed more than their share of Jedi in this war. I doubt anyone's specifically looking for us anymore. We're not that important. But if we're careful, we can move about the planet without attracting notice, a luxury Bastila won't have. She's gonna have half the Sith fleet looking for her. They know how vital she is to the war effort. And Bastila's no ordinary Jedi. She has a rare gift the Jedi call battle meditation. Bastila's power can influence entire armies.
Battle meditation? What's that?
Through the Force, Bastila can inspire her allies with confidence and make her enemies lose their will to fight. And often that's all it takes to tip the balance in a battle. But there are limits to what she can do. From what I understand of her ability, it requires great concentration and focus to maintain her battle meditation. The attack on the Endar Spire happened so fast, she probably never even had a chance to use her power. I'm guessing she barely got out alive, and now she's trapped here just as we are. The whole planet is under quarantine. No ships can land or take off. So if Bastila's gonna escape Terrace, she's gonna need our help, and we'll probably need hers.
Okay. What's in this for me if I help you out?
You mean besides a chance to get off this planet before the Sith find you? Do you have any idea what the Sith do to prisoners of war?
Okay, major point. I'll help you out.
Good. We're gonna need to work together if we're gonna survive. While you were out, I did some scouting around. There are reports of a couple of escape pods crashing down into the Undercity. It's probably a good place to start. But the Undercity's a dangerous place. We don't want to go there unprepared, and it won't do Bastila any good if we go and get ourselves killed.
Sorry. I want to ask you some questions.
I'll tell you whatever I can, though I don't know how much help it'll be.
What do you know about Malik and the Sith?
Everything I know about Malik is pretty much common knowledge. He escaped the trap that killed Darth Revan, his Sith master. With Revan's death, Malik became the new Dark Lord. It's obvious that Malik's a ruthless tyrant who'll crush anyone who stands in his way, just like Revan was. Experience has shown that the Sith won't stop until the Republic lies in ruins. Malik and his Sith don't respect anything except raw, brutal power. It's hard to imagine how someone who used to be a Jedi could become such a monster.
Jedi? What do you mean?
Malik and Revan were once both part of the Jedi Order, but they were young and headstrong, and against the wishes of the Council, they went to battle the Mandalorians on the Outer Rim. Something happened out there. Something corrupted them and drew them over to the dark side. Or maybe there was something rotten inside them all along. I don't know. They formed an army of ex-Republic soldiers and Jedi who'd fallen to the dark side, with Revan at their head, until Revan was killed by Bastila's Jedi strike team. But even that didn't slow the Sith down. Malik just stepped in and assumed Revan's role. He took control of the Sith Armada and resumed the bloody conquest of the Outer Worlds.
Don't worry. We'll find a way to stop the Sith.
Well, I hope you're right. But the Republic hasn't been able to stop them so far, even with the support of the Jedi Council. I think Bastila may be the galaxy's last hope.
What can you tell me about this planet we're on?
Taris was once a magnificent planet-wide metropolis of towering skyscrapers. But that was a long time ago. The upper city, where the rich citizens live, is still pretty safe. If it wasn't for the Sith occupation and the planet-wide quarantine, it might not even be a bad place to live. But farther down, things have degenerated. The lower city is nothing but a slum overrun by swoop bike gangs, waging a never-ending war for control. And the undercity is... well, it's even worse. The lowest level of Taris is a wasteland overrun by rat ghouls. Mindless, diseased mutants that attack on sight. I've already entered all this info into your datapad journal.
Oh, well, thank you. I'd like to know some more about you, Carth.
I understand why you want to know more about me. I kind of get the feeling we'll be spending a lot of time together over the next while. But this isn't really the best time for long introductions. We should stay focused on the task at hand. There'll be a time for that later.
Oh. Well, okay then. The sooner we start looking for Bastila, the sooner we find her. Let's go.
Good idea. We can use this abandoned apartment as a base. We can probably get some equipment and supplies here in the upper city. Just remember to keep a low profile. I've heard some grim stories about the Dark Jedi interrogation techniques. They say the Force can do terrible things to a mind. It can wipe away your memories and destroy your very identity. But I figure if we don't do anything stupid, we should be okay. I mean, after all, they're looking for Bastila, not a couple of grunts like us. All right, soldier, let's move out.
Yeah, see, everything will be fine. It'll be fine, Carth. Jeez. Computer spikes and med packs. See, we're already off to a good start. Then we got a workbench here. Throughout the game, you can find weapons and armor that are marked as upgradable. These items can be improved by the addition of an upgrade item. With upgrade items, you can use this workbench to construct new, more powerful versions of upgradable ranged weapons, melee weapons, lightsabers, and armor. Alright, let's use the workbench now. We want to upgrade apparently nothing. We can upgrade the prototype Vital Blade. That's it. Screw that. I don't need to do that.
Yes, what's on your mind? You got it.
Let's go! Every time you leave the apartment, you must select which party members you wish to take. This is the first time you're leaving. You'll have to take Carth. Okay.
Right, you alien scum. Everybody get up against the wall. This is a raid.
Yeah, why do the Sith keep bothering these guys? Wow!
That's how we Sith deal with smart-mouth aliens. Now the rest of you, get up against the wall before I lose my temper again. What's this? Humans hiding out with aliens? They're Republic fugitives! Attack!
Oh, jeez. Pressing the pause button will pause the game. Imagine that. So, there are two droids here. We want our ion blaster. And we want a rapid shot. That droid is strong. So Carth is being a complete dope, not attacking at all. I gotta get him. There he is. And I have leveled up. Won't someone come searching for this patrol? Alrighty. So that's gonna happen in this game. There's gonna be people we're gonna talk to who aren't speaking in English, and you just have to read their subtitles. There's not a lot I can really do about that. It's just the way the game is. So hopefully you guys are alright with reading subtitles, because I don't really want to interrupt the alien speech, even though it is just alien speech. I don't really want to have to talk over it, is my real concern. So, just gonna have to kind of deal with it, I think. But we got a blaster rifle, does 1-8 energy damage. More powerful than the commonly available pistol, the blaster rifle is favored by soldiers throughout the galaxy. Civilian ownership of these weapons is generally not encouraged. Well, we have one, and we're gonna use it. It's a blaster rifle. That's what we are going to use for pretty much quite some time, really. Also, I can level up. I am level 3. My skills go up. I'm going to get a point of persuade and a point of awareness. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Feats, let's see. I'm thinking about getting Gearhead, actually. I could get the repair and security usage off of it. Or I could get focus with blaster rifles. Plus 1 attack bonus with blaster rifles. Would not be bad. This is still the one that's character level plus attacking character's intelligence modifier. It'll be a little better now that I'm higher level, but I'm still not doing super great with it. I'd kind of rather just go with rapid shot and power shot. I don't really need more of them. But yeah, you make extra range weapon attacks during the round, but you're much less defended. For 3 seconds afterwards, you have -4 to your defense. And you do suffer a -4 penalty to all of your attacks that round. But the advanced one is the defense is much, much less. And the penalty to your attacks that round is much, much less as well. So once we can get improved rapid shot, we definitely want to do that. Improved power of shot is also pretty good, but it still has the -3 to hit, but it just does way more damage. So power shot gets pretty good. This round, though, it's either going to be improved, the focus on the blaster rifle, which could be pretty darn good, let's be real, or I'm thinking Gearhead for the extra repair and computer use. I mean, there is also the Persuade, Awareness, and Treat Injury, which if I do that... Oh, is it too late? Can I not actually go back? Oh, I can. I actually think I am going to do that. I'm going to get the computer use, and I'm going to hit 2 points in repair. Just to get repair up to a 6. Because I like to have the repair. It comes in really handy. And we're going to do this one, the empathy. And accept it. Cool. There we go. So now my skills are a decent amount better. I still can't handle this at all, but luckily, he can.
On it. It's open.
So now we've got a person in here
Sure.
who's gonna not at all be upset by the fact that we have breached their house. Like,
Who
no.
are you? What are you doing in here? You can't just come barging into someone's home.
I'm sorry, I was just investigating the area.
That's no excuse. You can't just go around barging into people's apartments because you're curious. But at least you're more polite than that pig Holden.
Holden? Who's that?
Just one of Darvik's men who can't keep his hands to himself. But all he got for his trouble was a nasty scar from my vibroblade. Too bad I'm the one still paying the price.
What do you mean?
I don't want to talk about it. I'm in enough trouble already. Besides, I don't know if I can trust you.
You can trust me. Maybe I can help.
No, I don't think so. I can't afford to trust anybody right now. Please, just leave me alone.
Oh.
I can't help you there. Since this thing with Holden, I've been scared to leave my apartment. I don't know anything about what's going on in the outside world anymore. Good.
Well, I'll be
I don't
going now.
much like strangers in my home.
Okay. Sorry. I tried to help.
Tong
but-
hai tuam chichi lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolfa da bonqualeo gandonan chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga.
Okay.
Jumalita KOTOR.
Hello, Lareem. Pleased to meet you, Lareem. My name is Farron Star.
Runda di hotonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching pala.
Energy shield.
King ba nunotek. Tok nin chatukune mulerabes.
Very high tech. What's so great about these energy shields?
Ci gratulo pograshi oneu kompa cintono muchuba. Loda dita kun. Ita patisa batua kachatutong.
He even protects against lightsabers.
Stach miki grabelmoko. Kachichu ita bodunga. Dolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Molisha ponka bola wana chikne.
Yeah, ion blasters are good against shields. It is something. It is something.
And I can
remember.
tell you from experience that they aren't any good at all against a simple vibroblade. That's why the Republic has been training soldiers in hand-to-hand and melee combat.
Where did this technology come from?
Tong haitwam jiji lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonkwaleo gandona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Ta kumjus tak miki grabelmoko. Kachi chu ita bodunga. Dolpa bank waleo ganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka. Chi
Wow.
gratu loda pograshi oneu kompa cintono muchuba. Loda dita kun. Ita patolpa da bongwale.
Cool. Now both sides. Scrambling to open new weapons.
Kavadum ku pelio botenya. Bonanai kuchu. Hawaga boska chocola. Mucha shag panka.
Alright. Anything else?
Runda di hotonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule. Tonking ba nunotek.
It may very well mean the difference between life and death.
Abog sha umninong. Wanga kun bez king balemuraya. Johnny yon tun chichi idadwana. Kapabol pa mulji kumana?
Alright. You mentioned something about illegal aliens living here?
Tag bis jupongko kokimak panka. Ching pala chiska mule tunarana nu prata donko sicha tuma.
Humans only. So why was that Sith so
Nisha
surprised that we were here?
julorja kichan shak bulara. Umrao chiska duchi.
Oh.
On chuban yishka yanki. Titoke gratun kun chicha kun king kacha chonobra. Bogra wala no tumba cha. Nechi
That's why.
itam boragatong. Mulira siyang turong ni na potata tuangachun tise. Igruto haga
Like
jijiwa.
us.
Wata juma.
We're totally not doing that.
Hu na tek.
Totally not doing that. Let me see what you got for sale.
Wonga.
Alright, we have very, very few credits. But he does have some pretty cool stuff. He's got a sonic pistol. They do attribute damage on hit, which is pretty cool. A light repeating blaster. It's a heavy weapon, though. He's got some concussion grenades, which are stun grenades, basically. The poison grenades. And then he's got this, the energy shield. It has 5 uses. It gives you 20 points of energy electrical deflection. It costs 154, and we are not going to be able to afford it. Stealth field generator, sound dampening stealth unit, battle stimulant. It's basically an aid. Gives you like a Dungeons and Dragons aid. Gives you some extra vitality at max, some extra attack and damage, and it lasts for a little while. Single use item. The energy shield is not bad at all. The thing is that it's 154 credits, basically. That's basically the big thing. It'd almost be better to get some armor instead. The military suit, defense bonus of 6, maximum dexterity bonus of 3. Light battle armor, we can't get our dexterity bonus out of. And it costs more. So the military suit would be good enough for us, really. It will be better than the heavy combat suit, because this is 5 with a +4, but we don't have a +4. We only have a +3. So this will give us the 9. This will only actually give us 8. So we would kind of want like that, to be honest. So if I'm going to go to sell, I can sell some stuff here. We've apparently got a combat suit on hand. Let's see. We don't need the longsword. It just does 1 to 12. The vibroblades do 1 to 10, but they critical better. The short swords we definitely don't really need. We can sell both of those. Just get them. I guess I didn't get any money out of that. I don't need 3 blaster pistols. Let's be real. The stamina, those give +4 to con. Probably not going to use too many of those. That's an upgrade item for a melee weapon. You're supposed to use that in your prototype vibroblade, but I am not really bothering with that. Definitely don't need... I think I'm actually just going to stick with the longsword, because if I'm going to start using... If I have to use a melee weapon... Actually, it'd be the prototype vibroblade if I had to use a melee weapon. It's 1 to 10 plus 1. So it's, what, 2 to 11? Instead of 1 to 12? And it has a better critical threat. So that longsword, not going to get used. Let's be real. Again, don't need that many blaster pistols. 1 is fine. The combat suit, I didn't know I had. Definitely don't need to carry around any clothing. That's not something we need. Cool. So, what I want to do now is I want to come over here and be like, yo, the heck, equip that, and cool. Now that I have the combat suit on, let me see what you got for sale. So we could buy the shield from him. It is a useful item. He is not wrong. It is definitely useful. I will buy it. I will buy it. The shield goes here. And now it's one of the things I can utilize on myself down here. It is, like I said, it is a useful item. A beep 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 boop beep boop. This is another locked door. Let's go ahead and save the game real fast. Oh geez, yeah. When we come back, since this is getting close to a half-hour episode now, when we come back, we will continue to explore Terrace. We just got out. I know we're lots of talking. This game's gonna be like that a lot. It's gonna be a lot of talking. It actually might be a little while before we really get back into like combat and doing explorative stuff. The game's a little slow to start, so but when it happens, and I'll see you all then. Have a good one.